Alrighty, so this is the iPad tutorial of eBackpack. You'll notice that I have Hillbrook as my account name. You could also put hillbrook.ebackpack.org. And I'm going to go ahead and plug in my username, which is the same username I would use on the website, and my password. And here you'll see all of the assignments that are awaiting review from all of my classes. Now, if I were to log into my eBackpack, I would see all of this stuff here. And I would want to go to Shared Class and Group Files. That would show me all of my different classes. So if I wanted to look at 7th grade Algebra 1, I could see here all of my different options for assignments. I have my class resources, my past assignments, the quiz review, and my back to school night video assignment. Let's take a look at this quiz review. It is empty because I didn't add anything to it. But if I wanted to add something to it, I would press plus, and I would add an assignment, and I could name it whatever I wanted to, just like the website. If I allow late turn-in, all of that good stuff is exactly the same as the website. If I wanted to add a folder, that would also be an option. That would be a resource rather than an assignment. Very similar to the website. Now you'll see when you press the plus sign, you should have all of these add files. So you'll have create notes, take a photo, take a video. That's a really cool option for students that need to give a media file as their assignments. You can also upload from an album or open an eBackpack from another app, as you'll see right underneath, upload from an album in small gray font. And finally, you can add file from a Google Drive or a Dropbox account. The only thing is you'd have to add external service account before you'll see those. So I added those already by pressing whichever one I wanted to. And you have to log in through the portal for Google Drive or through Dropbox. So if I wanted to look at my class resources, this is where I would find items like the textbook, like I would want my students to be able to access during class. And you can open any chapter or whatever you want. And the way you do that is you just click it, and it would just download it just like normal. Okay. If I was a student and I wanted to comment, or if I was myself and wanted to comment on an assignment, I could do so like this. So if I went to this assignment, I decided I wanted to comment on it. I press that little bubble, and I can see all of the assignments that have all of the comments that have been posted about that assignment, and I would simply go right there and I would add whatever I wanted to type as my comment. Or whatever it may be. Number 6, rather. Okay, so that would be how you would chat on there. Now, something cool about the new version of eBackpack is that students can go right from this starting point of eBackpack to their current assignments in the bottom right hand corner, and it will show them all of the different assignments that they need to complete and turn in. If they have completed it, they will mark it as complete, just like that. And then once they go back to current assignments, they can choose not completed, and you'll see that that is no longer an assignment that is due. I'll show you one more time. If I wanted to do math 7th grade algebra chapter 1 quiz review, I would go to chapter 1 quiz review, and then I would go to completed. And now if I want to see items that are not completed that I still need to work on, I would press that, and it would no longer appear there. For students, they could also click these and go directly to that place so that they don't have to go all the way through all the folders to find that assignment. Now for the teacher's view, these are all the assignments I still need to grade. So I have all of these different assignments. So for iPad training class, I have 101 to grade. Now I'm not grading those luckily, but that's what it would look like. For Math 7 Algebra 1, I have 7 assignments to grade. And I can see that right here. This is this assignment, what do you love about math, and what should they learn about your math class? It's a back to school night assignment regarding what they would like their parents to learn, or guardians. So the last thing I want to show you is, so you'll see here, this is just like exactly the same as the website interface, just slightly differently organized. If I were a student and I turned in an assignment and I wanted to see where I turned it in, it would not appear here under shared class and group files. If I wanted to see the actual assignment that I turned in, I would have to go to assignment turn in, and I would click on whatever I turned in, and you can see here that this is the assignment that I turned in. I put a smiley face, and that's that. If I was the teacher, what I would do to grade, which I would highly recommend on the iPad over the website. Oh, and by the way, I do not recommend the website on the iPad. I would go to an assignment that I need to grade. So I'll go back to this iPad training class. So I need to grade 20 of assignment 1, as you can see here. So I'm going to go ahead and go to that. And I will see all of these different assignments I need to grade. So if I went ahead and wanted to grade that, I would say mark it. I would choose whatever color pen I want. And I could go ahead and save that. I complete my review, and I'll go ahead and say whatever grade I want to give it. And I can write in a little review. I could also, instead of going ahead and grading it in this way, I could also have added a file of some sort, a media file, whatever I want, as the review. So let's say I wanted to add something. I could add a media file. I could say, record audio, and I could say, good job, well done, you followed the directions perfectly. And I would save that. And I would turn it in to an assignment, or return to a student, or share with a class or group, or I could pick a location. Those are the options that I have available right now. So I'll go ahead and say return to a student. And I'll go ahead and put it on there to this other assignment that Aisha turned in. And I will attach and review with the indicated button here. And I can write in another grade, another review, and now when she goes and sees that, she will see or hear what I have written or what I have said to her. Delete that. So here you will see that I can go ahead and put in a grade or a review just like before, but now when she has that, when she opens it to see her grade, she will instead see the media file, the audio file that I made, and she'll be able to listen to what I had to say about that. So hopefully that is clear, and if you have any questions, please feel free to ask.